Disclaimer. This video is neither a proof of climate change, nor an argument to persuade you that it is a threat. Rather, my aim is to explain how it works on the assumption that you're already aware of its existence.
If you'd like a full explanation on how we know indisputably that the planet is heating up, let me recommend to you extinctionrebellion.uk/thetruth. And now, let us begin.
This is a graph of the average global temperature until 2019. This graph compares the average global temperature with the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
Notice anything? The atmosphere is comprised of a lot of gases, a very small fraction of these being what scientists call greenhouse gases. Here are some labelled examples of greenhouse gases.
For comparison, here is a labelled example of a greenhouse.
Greenhouse gases are so called because they trap the sun's heat in a way similar to a greenhouse.
Here is a meticulously scientific diagram to represent this. In essence, greenhouse gases inhibit the sun's heat from escaping into space and keep us nice and snug, like a blanket does on a cold day. This is the greenhouse effect. We need the greenhouse effect in order to survive. Life as we know it couldn't exist without it. The problem is we're putting too much gas into the atmosphere and we're starting to overheat.
Fun fact! When a human gets far too hot, they sweat, dehydrate, become weak and dizzy, potentially hallucinate, and ultimately die. Thank you very much, www.drugs.com. So, let us see what the equivalent is for a whole planet. What follows is a summarised list of what scientists predict will happen and what is indeed already happening as a result of global warming. The ice is melting at the north and south poles, raising the sea level and causing flooding and habitat loss. More extreme weather, such as bigger storms, drier summers and wildfires, leading to habitat loss. Habitat loss is currently contributing to what Sir David Attenborough calls the sixth mass extinction. In other words, the animals are dying, and it's all your fault. What did you say? Why should we care? Huh. Yeah, good point. Hadn't thought of that. Doesn't really affect us, does it? Well, never mind. Wrong! We're animals too. Some more than others, admittedly. But we are also at risk of habitat loss due to flooding, storms, fires. I want to emphasise a point that I feel like society likes to gloss over or forget. It's very easy for us to imagine that we're somehow different, we're somehow separate to the rest of the animal kingdom. But science tells us that's not true. We evolved just like every other species did. We are animals. I'd like you to think about what that suggests about our place on this planet. For one thing, it means that if we destroy the planet, we are going down with it. And that's a fact. So think about that next time you take a flight from Gatwick to Heathrow.
That was the first episode in my 5-part series on greenhouse gases. Next episode, I'll be doing a very dangerous experiment to prove the greenhouse effect, once and for all.